You want to learn to code. You've started a million tutorials. You know the basics, but you're stuck. You're not building anything, you're not getting a job, and you feel like you're just spinning your wheels. What if I told you there was a single challenge that could break that cycle? A challenge that has launched thousands of developer careers. This is the 100 Days of Code Challenge. And in this video, we're breaking down exactly what it is, why it works, and how you can complete it without burning out. Stick around because by the end of this, you'll be ready to write your first commit. So what exactly is this challenge? At its core, it's a public commitment to code for a minimum of 1 hour every single day for 100 days. But it's more than that. It's built on two key pillars. 1. Consistency over intensity. 1 focused hour every day is far more powerful than 7 hours on a Saturday. You build a habit, just like going to the gym. And 2. Public accountability. You don't just do this in a dark room. You tweet about your progress, you post on LinkedIn, or you join a community. This accountability is a huge reason people actually finish. The rules, popularized by developer Alexander Callaway, are simple. Rule number 1, code for at least 1 hour every day for the next 100 days. Rule number 2, tweet your progress every day with the hashtag 100 days of code. And rule number 3, encourage at least 2 other people in the challenge. We're all in this together. Okay, cool. 100 days of coding. But what do you actually get out of it? It's not just about learning a new programming language. First, and most obviously, your skills will skyrocket. That thing that seems impossible now, in 100 days, it will be a tool in your toolbox. You'll move from tutorials to actually building your own projects. Second, you build unshakable discipline. There will be days you don't feel like coding. You're tired, you had a bad day, you just want to watch Netflix. Pushing through on those days builds a level of mental toughness that is invaluable. And third, and this is the big one for career changers, you build a portfolio. Instead of just a resume with bullet points, you'll have a GitHub profile filled with 100 days of progress and several completed projects. That is what gets you hired. All right, you're sold. But how do you actually start without getting overwhelmed on day 3? Step 1, plan your attack. Don't just wake up on day 1 and think, what should I code today? That's a recipe for failure. Choose your project. What do you want to have at the end of 100 days? A personal website? A mobile app? A data analysis project? Pick a goal. Break it down. Take that big project and break it into tiny, daily tasks. Day 1, set up the development environment. Day 2, build the header. Day 3, style the navigation bar. Small, achievable wins. Step 2, the golden hour. Schedule your 1 hour. Is it first thing in the morning? During your lunch break? Right after dinner? Put it in your calendar like a non-negotiable. Meeting. Step 3, embrace the log. Your daily tweet or post is crucial. It doesn't have to be fancy. Example tweet, day 15 of 100, hashtag 100 days of code. Today, I fought with CSS Flexbox for an hour and finally got my layout to center properly. Small win. Learned about justifycontent.center. On to the footer tomorrow. See? It's simple. What you did, what you learned, and what you're doing next. This creates a fantastic public log of your journey. I've done this challenge, and I've seen hundreds do it. Here are the traps to avoid. Tutorial hell. Do not spend 100 days just following tutorials. Use tutorials to learn a concept, then immediately apply it to your project. Build, break, and fix things. The comparison trap. You'll see someone on day 20 building a complex AI, and you're on day 20 still debugging the button. Do not compare your Chapter 3 to someone else's Chapter 20. Run your own race. The all-or-nothing mindset. Missed a day? It happens. Life gets in the way. The rule is, if you miss a day, you don't quit. You just get back on track the next day. The challenge is about building consistency, not being perfect. When I did the 100 days of code, it was a game changer. The first 2 weeks were a grind. The middle was a blur of progress and frustration, but the last 30 days, I was a machine.
I was building features I couldn't have dreamed of on day one. It transformed coding from a thing I was trying to learn into a core part of my identity. I became a builder. So, if you're tired of being stuck, if you're ready to finally build that project, get that job, or just prove to yourself that you can do it, this is your sign. Your 100 days start now. I want to hear from you. Comment below and tell me two things. What project are you going to build? And what's day one for you? Let's build a community right here. Go to my first comment and find a coding buddy. Encourage each other. If this video helped, smash that like button and subscribe for more coding tips and journey breakdowns. I'll be rooting for you. Now go code something.